So let me talk about driving traffic to your website or to your blog a little bit. One of the things that you need to do is, if you're going to get involved in any type of business, whether online or offline, I don't care what it is, these days there's going to be some online components. You might have a shop. How many shops these days sell widgets or sell bird cages or sell whatever else? And the smart owners of those shops set up a website portal to try and direct online traffic, taking orders over the web, or maybe just directing people to their website, to their shop to come and visit. So a shop that's got a target area of one part of a city, if they can get an internet shopping cart up and going, suddenly it's got a catchment area of the entire world. And there's certainly been some articles lately about people buying websites and doing exactly that sort of thing. I think there's one about dog cages that came up. These guys who make these dog cages have been selling them and now set up a website to do it. They've got the number one traffic. So the key thing to drive these sort of sites is traffic. So whether you're an offline business or an online one, and online businesses can be a shopping cart, can be an education site, or can simply be a blog that you're doing because you want to do your blog or you want the advertising, whichever way you need to go. But the lifeblood of all those businesses is traffic. And how do you get traffic? You get traffic by driving people to your blog or to your site. And the normal ways are to either get people to send people to your site. So you can do that by getting people doing viral emails or viral marketing where they're sending at your website to other people's addresses. Or you can do it by search engines, so people visiting a search engine and typing in a search term will come to your site, will be one of the highest linked ones. For example, I get a number of hits every day from search terms, not just like 7 million 7 years, but I get search terms like how much interest do I earn? And I find that gets me 6 or 7 new people a day that come to my site, some of whom become readers, and okay, it may not break the bank in one day, but over time, happening day in and day out, that can add up to significant traffic if you have a few of these things going. But as I said, I'm no expert on how to drive traffic to websites. This is my first real attempt at driving a website-based business, but yet my blogs have achieved a reasonable amount of traffic in a very short space of time. And I did it in the early days by obviously writing good content. You have to have a product on your website or on your blog that people want. So if you've got no product, and in the case of a blog it's content, and information websites it's content, in the case of shopping sites it's good products. If you don't have that good product, then forget about it. You're fighting a losing game anyway. But if you have got good products, the next thing you want to do is get people out there recommending your product. And the way you do that obviously is if people come to your site, they might recommend it to your friends, and then you get more people coming along. Some of the sites that help the recommendation process quite dramatically are things like Alltop, and Alltop is an aggregation of blog sites. So if you're running a blog of any subject, you want to try and get on alltop.com, ALLTOP.com, and other aggregate sites like that. The other thing you might want to do is try and get something like StumbleUpon. StumbleUpon is a great site for where people literally stumble through websites and tell the site which ones they like, and for some reason whenever I get a StumbleUpon hit, my readership spikes up, and the same I imagine happens for any type of website. Other things you need to do are, especially if you've got a blog as opposed to a commercial type of website, is go on other people's blogs in similar subject areas and leave full and perhaps slightly controversial posts. Don't try and advertise your own site not posts but comments. Don't try and advertise your own site in those comments because people get upset about that. There's a space to hyperlink your name automatically where you can put your website in. Just make a comment that's sensible, maybe slightly controversial, something slightly different to what the topic is all about without upsetting anybody, and people will link on your site. So I get viewers by that. So a number of ways to do it. I'll write a post about this and link some places, but one thing to do is to see how some of the people who have got high hits on my page have done it. And some of the ways are they've got their existing websites and did pop-ups or pop-unders, which are pages that pop up when you link on it, and those pages automatically redirected them to my site and their pages. As I said, comments on forums, other blogs, all sorts of ways. So I'll write a post about this in the near future. Keep your eye on it. But just remember that it's very important to build traffic. Oh, by the way, a couple of ways if you want to build traditional search engine traffic. Maybe you need to buy some product. Just Google how to get search engine traffic, or SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, and you'll probably come along a place like Internet Marketing Center, who's one of the premier suppliers of educational courses on how to drive traffic to regular types of websites. If you've got a blog, just Google how to drive traffic to your blog. You get lots of free advice there. And if you want to build your own shopping cart site or any other sort of website and are stuck for a product that you use to build it, one that will help you drive traffic, I recommend Ken Evoy. That's EVOY. He's got a site called Site Build It, SITE Build It. Just Google Site Build It. Look for Kevin Evoy. And that's a great product because it's a start to finish content management system designed to drive traffic to your own website. So that's how to drive traffic, Eric, and everyone else who's following along with this program. If you want to make money online or offline, you need a website, you need to drive traffic. That's all there is to it. Learn now.